Hello guys, Jambo here and welcome back to another video. As I'm recording this, it is currently 20 to 7 in the morning. I've been up all night playing Foot Champs orders. You guys know how it is. If you want the best rewards, the link is in the description. But we stumbled across a gem. We obviously didn't use this team. This one is on my account. However, I think this is going to really help you out. If you enjoyed these videos, let's try and hit 150 likes and let's get into it. If you need the cheapest FC25 coins to build your super team, then check out MMOEXP by clicking the link down below and use code JambooUK for 8% off. Okay, so as you can see, we are set up in a 4-2-2. Now, I've played 3 champs runs since it opened, which is pretty disgusting when you think about it. It's only been open less than 12 hours now, and I'm 3 Foot Champs runs deep. However, you know, in order to not get completely bored when I'm doing this, I do like to change things up. Like I use different players, different formations, and we managed to hit a 15-0, which is always really nice. Sort of rare to come by this year because it's so difficult. You know, as soon as you get to a good elo, you're just matching like legit like some of the best players in the world. Like I lost one of my 15-0s last night to Tex, who I'm sure you all know who that is. And it is just brutal out there. But we did hit a 15-0 with what I'm about to show you. Really like the setup. Very reminiscent of the 4-4-2 tactics that I uploaded about a week ago now. So if you enjoyed those, you will definitely enjoy this as well. We'll talk about some of the players or types of players that you want in each position. And of course, the actual tactics themselves. So like I say, ignore the team. This is on my own account. I've thrown it together for the purpose of this video. We are on balance on the build-up, as always. And then 70 on the depth. I've sort of gone away from the 95 depth now. I think 70 is a good sweet spot. You don't really get the stamina drain that you do with the 95, even though it's not that bad. And you still get like that high pressing, and you can play on the front foot with it for sure. In terms of the player roles, you're going to want the 2 advanced forwards here. They're just going to make the runs in behind. I quite like having, you know, one bigger striker. Like I used this Drogba on somebody's account, and having him next to a smaller striker, well, not necessarily a smaller striker, but someone who's better on the ball and quick. It doesn't really matter. Like you can play 2, you know, as long as you've got 2 meta strikers, it doesn't matter too much. But it is nice, you know, when you're seeing out a game and stuff. I found it's a big advantage. If you have like a CR7 or a Drogba, just literally using them as an outlet, you can chip the ball up to them. You know, if say you got the ball with your keeper, boot the ball up to them, and they quite often will win the header. And with this formation, you know, you've got a lot of midfielders around them, so it's easy to direct a header and keep the ball. That was just something I noticed. But 2 advanced forwards, 2 shadow strikers. So you're going to be very aggressive with this. You can see with the ball here, you're attacking very narrow and with numbers going forward. I found that this worked extremely well for hitting Travellas. You can see the way I've set this one up is we've got a left footer on the left and a right footer on the right. If you're playing the absolute meta, that is the way you're going to want to do it always. 2 deep line playmaker build-ups. If you're not familiar with this, basically what the deep line playmaker on a build-up role does is it turns them into like a box-to-box midfielder. So when you're defending, they will come back into the CDM role. But it's the real only instruction on a CDM that actually allows them to bomb up the pitch as well. And, you know, you're going to notice just how far they get forward. You know, your CDMs are actually going to get in positions as well, where you can hit Travellas, finesse shots, as long as the shooting's good enough. In terms of the back 4, 2 fullbacks, both on defend, is the way that I set up basically every setup now. I feel like unless you're running like a 5 at the back where you can get away with the overlaps, the way the meta is on this game at the minute, you just need your back 4 intact or your defence to just stay back in general. But this is a very balanced formation. You know, you've got your 2 CDMs, which everyone likes to defend with. You've essentially got 4 like strikers in a sense with the way they play. And then also when you're on the ball, like I said, you do get the support from the CDMs as well. So you're attacking in numbers and also defending in numbers. you're always going to have these 6 at the back, and then the 7th obviously with your keeper when defending, and always a minimum of 4 in attack. So it's very balanced. You can keep the ball in this formation. You can play direct. Like I say, if you look at this, very narrow. It suits the meta. Like, this is prime Trivela position, these 2 cams. Look. So you're going to be able to hit them. You're going to be able to play the through balls over the top, in behind. And you're just going to keep nice and compact overall. But hopefully you guys enjoy. Let me know how you get on. I appreciate you. Subscribe for the best tactics on YouTube. And peace.